Welcome everyone to the City Council meeting for Monday, April 4th, 2022. We do not have any items that need to have a public hearing. So at this point in time, I would ask Representative Eamon Kelly to lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, roll call please.
Councilor Robinson.
Present.
Councilor Haynes.
Here.
Councilor Campbell. Councilor Lindsay.
Here.
Councilor Runaway.
Here.
Councilor Morgan.
Yes, here.
Councilor Gibson.
Here.
Councilor Rosenberg.
Yes.
Councilor Ron.
Here. All present and accounted for this evening. Next item on the agenda, minutes of the regular meeting and work session for March 21st, 2022. Budget meeting of March 23rd, 2022. And also the budget meeting for March 30th, 2022. Council Remillard.
Your Honor, members of the council, I make a motion that we accept the minutes of the regular meeting and work session of March 21st, 2022, and the budget meeting of March 23rd, 2022, and March 30th, 2022.
Second.
Motion made by Council Remillard, second by Council Morgan, to accept the minutes of the regular meeting and work session for March 31st, 2022, the budget meetings of March 23rd, 2022, and also March 30th, 2022, placed on file. Discussions. Being none, call for a vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any in opposition? There being none, I declare the motion carried. Next item on the agenda, disbursement report. Madam Clerk.
Disbursements report manifest number 1909 with a starting date of March 22nd, 2022, and an ending date of April 4th, 2022. For a total disbursement of $1,238,898.11.
Council Roland DeBurge.
Your Honor, the Never City Council, I make a motion to accept the disbursement report as presented by the clerk and pay all bills as recommended by the Committee on Council Claims.
Second.
Motion made by Council Roland DeBurge, second by Council Higby, to accept the disbursement report as read by the city clerk and pay all bills. Discussion. There being none. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any in opposition? There being none, motion carried. Okay, next item, public comment. We have a pretty large audience this evening, so I will enforce the 3-minute rule this evening. So I will ask the city clerk to, when somebody gets up to speak, I will ask that you state your name and address for the record. And I will ask the city clerk to keep track. So I will now open the meeting for public comments. Is there anyone in the public who wishes to address the city council? Yes, you could rise and state your name and address for the record, sir.
Theodore Bolson, 13 Beeson Road, Berlin. I'm here to speak on SB 249. I know you've already voted on your recommendation. I will be on the 7th at the committee hearing in Concord to express my support. The reason is, 6 years ago I came to this city and I started a short-term rental. I've pumped a lot of money into it and a lot of money into Berlin. I'm one of the highest paying taxpayers in the city. I've been privileged to be able to do that. My short-term rental is occupied almost every day of the year. Just last month, I paid for repairs to a local pellet stove repairman for 2 stoves. I paid a local plumber to do some plumbing. Eamon Kelly can tell you I'm in there buying supplies to improve the place all the time. You can ask the sand and gravel people how much I've spent putting down a new driveway and parking area. In fact, I raise goats and chickens, but we don't sell the eggs, we don't sell any milk, we don't sell any meat. They're there because they attract the tourists. People stay to play with my animals. So they're actually earning their keep because they bring them in, and then I go and I spend money locally for feed to keep them going. I was the first person that I know of doing this 6 years ago. There's at least a dozen more of us. And what you've just done by recommending against this bill is tell us that our future investment in this small business is at risk because you could ban it tomorrow. And you did it without apparently, I'm guessing, really knowing what's in the bill, because most of you, from your discussion, it suggested to me that you really haven't studied that bill. It allows you to regulate 10 different things. What it doesn't allow you to do, and it allows you to create a permit and to revoke that permit. It allows you to punish somebody or fine them. What it doesn't allow you to do is unreasonably ban short-term rentals. And I say unreasonably because all those cities and towns that signed on against this bill that were read here today, they're all snob zoning communities. They're against small business people. They're against small-time family tourism. You know, you have no hotels here, no place for people to stay except us, and you want to invite them, and, you know, you've got big plans. We extended the urban compact to get all the way up to the park, but with this kind of business now, the message is we are at risk. And I'm also, tonight, I will tell you that the planning board, I was part of that discussion, we looked at every ordinance in the state.
Mr. Bowes,
Those ordinances all relate to stuff that you can easily regulate with this bill. And tonight I resign from the planning board because I'm wasting my time. Thank you.
is there anyone else who wishes to speak on any issue before the community? Yes, you can rise and state your name and address for the record.
My name is Carol Gilbert. I don't know why you need an address.
That's for the record. You gotta have your address for the record.
10 Village Road, Shelburne, New Hampshire.
Now, okay, let me see.
Right. I would like to know what happens when teachers abuse and neglect the children in Berlin schools. That's what I would like to know.
You're addressing us. We're not gonna answer you. You're addressing
Okay.
us.
Well, to me, it's nothing. Nothing's done to the teachers. They're on film. It's been reported to the police department. So there's been a lot of bullying. And for you to tell these people that there's not a lot of bullying and they have problems at their home, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should not be the mayor telling these people, when I know personally that this person right here is taking care of her kids to the fullest, beyond the teachers, and you want to say that she has problems at home? How dare you? That's nasty.
That's bullying.
You shouldn't even be the mayor. And I wish you were not. And I hope you go home tonight, and I hope that you think about it, what you're doing. That poor kid that went home 2 weeks ago, when you said you didn't believe him, what if he had committed suicide that night?
Why? Because he's telling the truth.
Ma'am, you're from Shelburne.
I don't
I allowed you to speak. I never said I didn't believe that kid.
That's
You want-
what-
Really?
Read
She
the record.
reports it.
Read the record. Read the
No.
record.
I find it hard to
Read the record.
believe is what you told my son. She has it on video.
You just don't want to hear the truth.
I close public.
You're a piece of shit.
Thank you.
Yes.
No, you know what? No, you're going to hear me a second, and if I go to
No,
jail, that's
no,
fine.
no,
No, you're
that's
going to hear
not-
me.
that's not-
My
that's
son
not-
came out of left here crying his eyes out.
Please,
My son left here crying his eyes out saying, who's gonna believe him? If the mayor doesn't believe me, who will believe me?
it's been investigated.
You're a bully.
It's been investigated.
And my kids don't come from a broken home. My husband has a great job and so do I.
Never accuse anybody.
You're the bully too. That's where they get it from.
Okay.
And by the way,
It's
I
not fair.
by the way, I
Mayor, is
don't
the
know her.
public comments closed at this point?
Closed.
Okay, thank you.
I just met her tonight here, so
My
we
son
have
overdosed
no
twice because
information.
that woman over there didn't do nothing about their bullies.
Public hearing is closed.
You should be ashamed of yourself, just like she said. And I hope all these people in
Mayor,
Berlin open
once
their eyes
again,
and
you're
vote
not
for
listening.
you. And not vote for you because you don't deserve to be sitting in that chair. You don't deserve it.
Sir, with all due respect, these are just parents that need to be heard. You have someone stand up and saying, oh, well, we had no bullying that year. A little girl broke her arm in school. You know that because her mom sent you a message. She sent the same message to Higby.
Listen, I'm gonna ask you to sit down, or I'm gonna ask you to leave.
She don't want to.
So I have a choice?
You have a choice.
How come they don't have a choice of where to get their
If I ask you to
education?
sit down, or I'm gonna have you escorted out of the building.
I don't mind being escorted.
Pretty simple.
All I know is I'm here to stand up for the kids.
Why don't
You're
you?
not even listening. All we ask is that you listen. That's all we want.
I have professionals in this
Bull.
community that investigated this. to
Okay,
that- to
can
that.
I just address that?
No, you're not gonna address anybody. Public hearing is closed.
If a bullying
Public
report,
hearing is
if a
closed.
bullying report goes to the superintendent who has to
You're gonna have
to report all bullying incidents, it's like putting the fox in charge of a hen house.
Hey, Lori, please stay.
Next item on the agenda, council committee reports. Are there any council committee reports? Yes.
Thank you. I spoke earlier with Pam regarding the missing of 3 invoices when I was doing accounts and claims. One was for $27,000, the other 2 were a little over $1,000. So I'm hoping that those invoices be found, or at least.
I'm sure they're not missing, as I indicated, unfortunately, our account payable individual got sick, so I'm just thinking, because those are regular payments, such as the subsidy for Berlin EMS, vital sector, which is something that I'm sure